Ladies and gentlemen, now yesterday being on Sunday, the members of parliament from the Mount Kenya region in conjunction with some from the Rift Valley region joined hands at a church event, or let me say an Arambe event that was happening in Kiambaa. The event was an empowerment event that was organized by MP Kawanjiko. And this event was meant to empower Mama Mboga and empower the mtu wa boda boda. As in, it was the typical bottom-up model implementation. Now, according to the intel that was shared to us by one Gathoni wa Mushomba, she is revealing to us the amount of money that President William Ruto gave to the team to go ahead and start these empowerment programs. Now, the question is, what will these empowerment programs benefit the people of the Republic of Kenya? Now, before going there, nataka kusoma ujumbe wa Gathoni wa Mushomba so that we will all be sailing on the same boat. I want you to listen. Gathoni wa Mushomba says this. I want to read it. She says pressing for accountability is our singular role. Yesterday alone, the Kenya Kwanza Brigade spent over 100 million in public donations and display in Kilgoris, Githongori, and Kiambaa. Every MP had some loot to also share in their individual constituencies. They hired many choppers and limousines. Question is, where is this money coming from? Yet the government is not able to pay its own bills. Are we together? Now remember, yesterday the president was in Kilgoris. From Kilgoris, he proceeded to where? He proceeded to Elgeyo Marakwet. Same, the DP was in Kilgoris and then he proceeded to Kiambaa, where during the time for announcing the amount of money that they were going to offer, they asked for the cameras to be switched off. Kamera zikazimwa. Tuko pamoja. The professor announced that President William Ruto donated 3 million. He himself donated 2 million. Oscar Sudi donated 2 million. Kimani Ichung'wah 1 million. Aaron Cheruiyot 1 million. Kawanjiko 1 million. Some 1 millions were there. There's some amount of 1 millions that were named there. I mean, a lot of money was donated in Kiambaa. The president, while in an ACK church in Elgeyo Marakwet, also donated 20 million Kenyan shilling. Are we together? Now, what is the president's agenda? And what route is the president and his team taking? Apart from that, the president today morning held a meeting in the Statehouse with the church leaders from Kiambu County. What does that portray to us? The church around Kiambu County and around the Mount Kenya region, recently they have been censoring politics, and that is why Mkarabati Oscar Sudi, even after donating 2 million yesterday in Githongori, he was denied a chance to speak at PCEA church. Same thing with the other politicians who attended the church service. They were denied a chance to do what? A chance to sell their politics on the pulpits. Are we together? Now the president called these people in the State House to convince them that now it's about time they realize that the government can't work without the support of the church. The politics can't go on without the church being involved, because the church lays the podiums for where the president and his men go ahead to continue with their campaigns. So wanaambiwa ni time yenu ya kutukubali, sasa tuingie kwa hayo makanisa yenu na tuanze siasa. I want to read a statement that Rigathi Gachagua has also said in regards to President William Ruto, yeah, and they said happenings of yesterday and what President William Ruto did today. Nataka msikize Rigathi Gachagua anasema hivi: same script, same actor, different times, but enlightened audience, empowerment of mama mbogas and boda boda, and trickery meeting with the clergy. You can fool some people sometime, but you can't fool other people all the time. This is a message that Gachagua went ahead to reveal in regards, to react towards the president hosting the church members in the Statehouse today morning. And what was happening yesterday in Kiamba. Gachagua is telling us that the president and his people have been denied the podium to speak. Wamenyimwa nafasi za kuzungumza katika makanisa. So they have to come up with different avenues so that they can get the way of selling their political ideologies to the people. And what best way to do that than coming up with initiatives in different constituencies all over the country, trying to advocate on the empowerment of mama mbogas and mutu ya boda boda. Yesterday, it was in Kiamba. Tomorrow, next Sunday, you might hear it will be in Kapseret. The next day, mtasikia iko Mogotio. The next day, mtasikia iko wapi? Iko Suba East ama Suba West. Mtaisikia iko wapi? Homa Bay. That is how they want now to go, kwa sababu makanisa mumetunyima nafasi za kuuza siasa zetu kwa makanisa yenu. So what we are going to do as politicians, we are going to do constituency by constituency tours, where during those tours we are going to continue empowering our fellow tutajenga tu miradi na mikakati ya kujifanya tunasaidia na tuna empower mama mboga na mtu wa bodaboda, but the ideology is tukitoa 500 at the end of the day tutakuwa tumetoa kitu kidogo na then tutakuwa tumepass our message across. Are we together? And now the president ameona the war between the politicians and the clergy get into some certain level ambayo it is not working out for the president and the politicians. So the best thing he could do, kwa sababu most of the churches are around Kiambu and Nairobi County, aliita makasisi wa Kiambu leo State House, akawambia it's high time sasa mkubali turudishe siasa kwa pulpit ama nyinyi ndio mtaumia. That is what Rigathi Gachagua is telling us, by the way, through his reaction. Yeah? I really want to hear your comments in regards to what Rigathi Gachagua said. Should politics get back on the pulpit ama tuendelee na mwendo huo ambao tumekuwa nao for the last few days? Leave a comment on the comment section and make sure you subscribe to the Kenyan Daily Report.